The Pennsylvania Ballet Academy and the Lancaster Symphony Orchestra will once again team up for a performance of Sleeping Beauty at the Polo Center in York on Saturday, June 3rd. And here to tell us more about the show is Vanessa Zorian, the artistic director for the Pennsylvania Ballet Academy. Good morning. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me again.
So Sleeping Beauty is a classic show. So tell us a little bit more about the performance.
So we're going to have two acts, and the first act is going to be Divertissement, and it's going to showcase all of our students from pre-ballet up until level 6, just their technique and their training and talents. And then the second act is going to be excerpts from the Sleeping Beauty, and we're going to pair up with the Lancaster Symphony Orchestra again, which we're really excited about. And that is just, it was my idea to bring the Sleeping Beauty because I feel that it showcases the talent we have, the variations that the students can do solos on stage together and experience that, because it's a lot, you know, to be on stage by yourself. And I think that to see the young ones up until the older, you see their progress, and it's great.
And talk a little about, with the Lancaster Symphony Orchestra, these dancers are now performing with live music, which could be a little different for them. So what is that like for them?
Well, it is different, but it's very exciting because to hear live music instead of the recording, it's so special, and it brings just a light energy to the, you know, the stage. And you know, the process is I get together with the conductor. He comes to the studio, or he'll zoom in and we'll listen to tempos. Then I sit behind for the dress rehearsal and we go over tempos. It's great for the students to experience that, and they're lucky. They are very lucky. So we're very happy to have them experience that.
Yeah, I was just telling you before, I grew up dancing, never danced to live music, and I'm sure it would scare the bejesus out of me now if I had to, so that's a great experience for them. So tell us a little bit more about the Pennsylvania Ballet Academy. We were just talking, this is a busy time of the year.
Yes, it's very busy. You know, we offer a lot of different classes in the area to the students. We have classical ballet technique, we have point, men's variations, we have conditioning, gyrotonic, a special needs program. And we have pre-ballet, what am I forgetting, you know? I'm a certified gyrotonic instructor, and it's important for the students to have preventative measures. How do you prevent injuries? And this is something that I felt is very important for the students. You know, we are a well-rounded, international, American technique, classical training, you know, and I think my husband and I, David Karpetian, who is creative director, we bring international and world-renowned choreographers and choreography and things that we learned as professional dancers. So I trained here in Pennsylvania, but I also was a professional at San Francisco Ballet, and I wanted to bring what I learned, the expertise. So I became a prima ballerina in my field, and I want to pass that on. You know, I feel it's important to just educate the next generation and, you know, give the best. So the best training, and I feel that's what we offer.
And we live in an area too that's so great because you're kind of smack dab in the middle between Philadelphia and, you know,
it's
Pennsylvania,
prime,
you know,
prime
so there's
location.
Great, absolutely. Okay, so if people want more information and get tickets, how can they do that?
So they can go to thepolocenter.com for tickets, and yeah, simple. Easy,
all right.
Like that.
Well, thanks so much for being with us this morning. Can't wait to check the show out. Again, you can see Sleeping Beauty. It's at the Polo Center on Saturday, June 3rd. We have a link to tickets as well. You can go to fox43.com.